Hi everybody. So today is a really exciting video. So I wanted to walk you through how to get started, not just in planning, but in planning with stickers, because I feel like the two are very different. And if you are stopping by this video and you are just really not sure where to start, but you have either seen some beautiful planners on like your Pinterest, or maybe you saw somebody being really creative in a journal on TikTok, or maybe you came across my YouTube channel and you're just wondering where to get started, this is the video for you. So sticker planning, I would say, is something that you're going to grow in and evolve in. So the first part of sticker planning is, of course, you're going to need to select a planner. I always recommend going to your local craft store first. So whether that's picking up a happy planner like I have here, usually they will look like this when you pick them up at the craft store. So they're really nice and it tells you like what kind of planner. The one that I got out to show you guys today is a vertical, because this is by and large like across community and planning and that kind of thing is probably the most popular layout, and where a lot of either, you know, the sticker books that you'll find in the craft store or sticker kits, if you start venturing out there, which we'll talk a little bit about both of those things, will kind of lead you towards. So vertical planning is something that a lot of folks do, but I would say that there are lots of folks who venture out to other types of planners. And the main, just like for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to talk about kind of the main styles. So you have your vertical, which is, this one's brand new. We haven't even cracked her open. A vertical planner looks, so it has like the components are, we'll kind of go back and talk about the components, but for just the sake of right now, a vertical planner typically has 3 columns here. Some of the vertical planners are like a lined vertical and it's just one big column here, and then you have lines that you can write in. So the vertical style of planning is definitely the most popular. However, there are other styles. So for example, I really enjoy the dashboard planner. So it has like a monthly, but also it looks like this. So it's got a long checklist here, a box on the bottom, and then 2 boxes on the left-hand side. And then my whole week are these little horizontal boxes off to the side. So that is the style of planner that I like. And then there is also a horizontal planner. There is an hourly planner. There is, let's see, those are the big ones. And then I would say you have some like offshoots of those where there's like a health and wellness planner usually for each brand, like if we're thinking about the big brands. And then I think that's probably it. There's also a monthly layout for most brands where you just get like your monthly section, so that first section that I showed you, and not worry about weekly. There are also daily planners, so a lot of folks really like daily. That's becoming very popular, but I would say still by and large the vertical weekly layout is the most popular. So I'm gonna actually kind of start there with you guys. I started in a vertical planner and I felt like that was the easiest way for me to discover my style and really to discover what planner worked for me. If I have any advice for you, I would say make sure you start small. So when you are starting out in planning, please don't run out and buy every single sticker book that you love, or maybe you see like an influencer or I don't know, like a PR person for a sticker shop and they have this beautiful spread and they did it with all of these stickers and you want those exact same stickers. I would, again, start small, because your sticker planning style is going to evolve. So maybe you find at the beginning you want to put all of the stickers down onto the page. You want every single sticker, and then you kind of evolve and you decide maybe you want more what we call white space, or you want to see more of the page. Maybe you want more functionality rather than the decorative spaces. Maybe you want to be able to write things and like track them better rather than taking that creative space. So your style will evolve and change, and I would definitely say start small. But first you need to select a planner. So it could be a happy planner like I use. So if you stopped on this video, I'm sure that happy planner is something that you're either using or researching. And then there are also other planners. There are coil planners like the EC, and I actually have I have a notebook by EC. I have a notebook from EC, so it has like a coil just like this. It will typically be a little bit bigger because this is the notebook coil, and then it's a very similar size. You can get your planner in really any size. You can get, this is called the classic size in the Happy Planner, or this one is called the 7x9, I believe, in the EC community, and that kind of thing. Or you can also get specialty planners made by sticker shops. You can also buy inserts. So if you're using like a binding system, that like a disc where you can move your papers in and out, you can just buy the inserts and keep the covers that you have. That is another option. Or you could do something like this. So this planner was made by an artist in the community, and her name is Rong Rong. And this is an undated planner, but she went ahead and designed it after she had designed some art. So this is a really cool option as well. There are lots and lots of sticker shops and even local artists and a lot of people actually who are designing their own planners and kind of breaking into what we call the planner community. So that's the first step, is selecting either the binding or the style or what type of planner is going to work for you. I would say that there are several brands available in your local craft store, and that is where I would definitely recommend starting, just because they're going to be the easiest to access. They are going to have the most availability of things for you to try. So there is Recollections that used to be in Michael's. I don't know how available those still are, and those would be a good choice for a coil planner. Happy Planner also does make a coil planner with a coil that looks like this. So it's like a double coil like this, so it's not a spiral like that one. But they do make a coiled planner if that's something that you're interested in. And then also there are several binding or like binder rings type planners, so you can definitely pick those up at your craft store as well. And then as you kind of discover your style, there will be more what I would call like not higher end, but just more like niche community specific. You're going to see things in the community that people have made and probably fall in love. So I have stuck with a Happy Planner just because I love the graphics inside, but there are tons of other disc bound brands as well, so definitely don't hesitate to check those out. Again, some of the disc bound brands will maybe not sell you a whole planner together, but they might sell you just like their inserts. So definitely check those out as well. And then, yeah, so some of the formatting that you'll find are dated. So both of these planners that I have right here are dated. So the dates are already put in. So this one says that it goes from July 2022 to December 2023. This other one I know is my Franken planner. This is the planner that I use. And this just has like a couple of months of different planners, but they're all current 2023 planners in here. So there are tons of layouts, as we've talked about, dated versus undated, the size, the cover type, the paper type, just so many layouts and that kind of thing. But for the purposes of this video, I'm probably going to be walking you through mostly a Happy Planner. I will be talking about some things as far as like sticker shops go, but I will be kind of referencing like how I sticker plan with mostly Happy Planner things. And that's really because that's what my style is. There are probably other videos about sticker planning around sticker shops if that is something that you're interested in checking out. Let's see, so just kind of like stopping by this planner, I'm going to put my personal planner to the side for just a second, but just like looking at a brand new planner, like let's take a look at what kinds of things we have available to us as far as spaces that could be decorative. So just kind of walking you through what is like the anatomy of the planner. So you have some space here. So Happy Planner has given you what we call, this is the 2 years on 2 pages. And then off to the side, there are 2 sections where you can write your goals. Some people will choose to just write their goals and just write things down. Other people will be more inclined to want to decorate this space, and that's kind of what we're talking about here today. Then you have this section, which is kind of like your future planning. Again, you can get very decorative with this page. You can, you know, do your hand lettering. That is a whole other video that we've got to explore. But you have this space that you could decorate. This, in the Happy Planner community, we refer to this space as the currently page or like a dashboard. So this is what most of the Happy Planners look like inside on that very first page. So you've got kind of like 3 boxes here and then like a big open space where you can be creative, and you have one of those before every month. So a lot of people call this the currently page because in Happy Planners from years ago, there was a box that said currently, and then it would have categories. So like currently reading, currently planning, currently feeling, currently eating, drinking, those kind of things. So that's why we call it the currently page, but it's kind of transitioning more into like a dashboard section. Then as you get into your planner, this is your monthly layout. So you've got kind of your smaller boxes to plan like a monthly overview. And then I showed you before, you have your weekly layout, and just kind of looking at this as far as like what spaces people typically decorate. People will decorate, this is called the sidebar over here. So a lot of people will use this creatively. People will put things like headers up here. So that's another kind of anatomy piece to look at. And then a lot of folks will put what we call bottom washi down here. And I think those are kind of like the anatomy. Oh, the other pieces are, if you have a sticker that fits in your full box, we call that a full box sticker. If it only takes up half of the box, you have a half box. You have, let's see, there is, I think, a quarter box and a third box. And then something else is, do you want to have a full cover kit or sticker book or layout? So that means all of this white space is covered up with stickers, or are you a white space planner? So that means you have some white on the page like peeking through. So those are just kind of some anatomy terms to think about. And then the other part to think about when you're going into your decorative planning or your sticker-based planning, you want to have fun with it, right? So what are you hoping to get out of this? Is this going to be like super functional? Is this a planner that you are using to keep track of your plans? Is that what you are doing with this planner? Are you just doing this to be creative? You just want to put stickers down and arrange them and have it be kind of a creative outlet. Is this a journal? I know a lot of people who use their planners as a journal. And then the other thing that I've seen people do is memory keep. So that it's kind of along the lines of scrapbooking, but they take it kind of day by day and they will put like their memories. So maybe they'll print out some photos that they've taken and put stickers. So using a planner kind of as a scrapbook for memory keeping. So what do you want to get out of sticker planning, and what made you want to get into it in the first place are other things to also consider. Another thing to consider as well is, are you going to be somebody who wants your planner up to date, and do you care if it gets messy, or do you want it to look pristine? There are a lot of people who, especially in, I would say not a lot anymore, I would probably venture to say that, but I do know people who absolutely hate crossing off in their planner, and they will white out and put another sticker over it if plans change and kind of move things around. But then there's other people who are crossing things off and putting the rescheduled stickers around and that kind of thing. So you'll have to decide like, what is the accuracy? Maybe you have something that happened on like a Friday, or was supposed to happen on a Friday, and it ends up happening on a Tuesday. Are you going to move that? Are you going to be someone that crosses things out? Are you going to be somebody that just leaves it? And if it happened sometime during the week, like you're fine with it. Just kind of depends on what your personal planning style is, and that will evolve and change. I like my planner to be very up to date, and I am not super perfectionist with it. I actually like it to look kind of real. Not kind of, I like it to look real. So not that people who don't cross out their planner does not look real, but I want my planner to have that like lived in feel. So I am fine with crossing things out or using a rescheduled sticker. Let's get into kind of what the different pieces look like. So this is what I use most. I use a Happy Planner sticker book, and a lot of the sticker books will be themed around a specific thing. You can also get sticker books that are functional, so that will just have like little items that don't necessarily have all of these pieces in here. So for example, they have a household sticker book with just little household items and that kind of thing. So there are a variety of different ones, but for the purposes of this video, we'll kind of talk through one of these more like decorative sticker books. So these are like considered washi strips, right? So they do have these cut, I believe, so that they will fit. And then for the purposes of Happy Planner, the longer ones, let's see if I can get this to come up, will typically fit on the longer side. So, oops, I do this every time with these long stickers, you guys. Okay, so we'll go to the next page. This may not fit very well just because I kind of ripped it, but you would take kind of your longer one, and you could take 2 of them if you want to fill up the whole space, or you could just take one skinny one here, and then that fits almost perfectly on that side. And then they have shorter ones to fit on the shorter side. I believe that is going to be this. Sometimes it's hard to kind of eyeball it. And then there are even shorter ones that you can use as what's called a decorative header. I would say that bottom washi is something that I've seen used more in like an EC planner rather than in a happy planner. I know a lot of people who don't do this, but this is an option if you want to start in your decorative planning and add kind of a cute decorative space, and then you can buy other washi and cut it yourself, of course. But Happy Planner does have these nice cut washi strips. They have smaller ones that are cut to fit the top of a vertical box. So like this one, and a lot of the Happy Planner sticker books will have these things. So this should fit right here. So it's already cut to fit that perfectly. So that is kind of how that is supposed to look. Not supposed to, but those are like the purposes of those different sizes of these washi stickers. They also include quotes in these stickers, and these ones look like they are sized to fit right about inside of one of these boxes. So sometimes they'll go a little bit over, and that is gonna have to be something that you decide how you want to work with that. But this looks pretty close to fitting. I believe it is sized for this planner. So yeah, it's pretty close to fitting inside of that box. So a lot of these are sized to do that. You have another page of your washi stickers. Some planners really like these like specialty stickers, and they should fit pretty close to within that box. That only took up like half of my box. These are like the quarter box type stickers. And so, or no, are these the half? No, these are I think these are like the quarter with a header on it. So, and these are a little different than what you would find in like an Etsy sticker shop. You can also use like little flags like these for more functional things, or if you want to like break up the space. This is definitely not how I would decorate it. I'm just kind of showing you these for how you might use these. Happy Planner also in their like themed sticker books like this will include what they call monthly boxes, and what we have come to call them. And they're really nice because they kind of have the notch already taken out. So you don't have to like miss out on like what day this is, but it's perfectly sized for your monthly box. You can also get monthly kits on Etsy as well. And again, a good place to start by finding these folks is to look on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Like that's going to be your best place to find different sticker shops. So, oh, and then, so you also have those same stickers that we just used, but that comes in like a mat. And then we have like different headers. So back to our weekly page, let's say this one, it says appointment. So this should fit right in that box again. So these are more of like the functional headers. So we saw the other one over there. Another pro tip with sticker planning, I would say use your tweezers. I haven't brought these out yet. I'm not sure why, but use your tweezers because they're going to be really helpful. And none of these stickers have to go anywhere. Like you are allowed to be as creative as you want. These are just typically the places where they are kind of designed to fit. So this one is what I would call a sidebar sticker. So it takes up that entire sidebar. It can also take up an entire row. So if you have something happening that is going to take up like an entire day, you can definitely do that. We've talked about the headers. There is a glitter header. These are more like the half box type boxes. And so that would take up like half of your vertical box. And they're sized to fit right within the confines of that line. So that is really nice. And then let's see, other things. This is a full box. So we talked about full boxes, and Happy Planner in their sticker books typically makes like functional ones that you can write in and then decorative ones. So in any given sticker book, you will have these. And I would say just be careful with these sticker books if you're using a different planner than a Happy Planner. If it really matters to you about whether or not the boxes fit perfectly, they are sized to the Happy Planner box. That is something to consider if you are like using an EC planner or Recollections or any other different type of planner. That is something to consider as well. These boxes are made for the dashboard layout. Let me see. So the dashboard layout is my favorite layout. You can also use those in your, you can also use these in like your monthly to take up a couple of boxes as well. I kind of show you that also, but this size fits perfectly in your dashboard box. So they're sized perfectly for that. I've started to see a lot more of these style boxes in a Happy Planner sticker book because this dashboard layout is becoming very popular. So another way you can use that is you can go over here and you can, I think these will fit, maybe not. I've actually not tried this. Let's try this together and see if this fits together. You can, of course, always like tailor your stickers and cut things. Oh, I don't think it's going to because it's going to be too tall. So these are dashboard layout specific, and this is for the Happy Planner Classic size. So that's kind of what we're focusing in on. So we're not looking at the mini size or anything like that. These stickers are called double box stickers. And so they will take up 2 vertical double boxes. And so you can cover up, like if you have something going on for 2 days. First started planning, I put all of my like boxes and stuff at the top, and then I put all of my checklists across the bottom. So that's just something to look at. And then you have, of course, smaller versions of these circle stickers, and these are really, you could do whatever you want with those. And then these are monthly boxes as well. So you can see that you have kind of the side cut off so that you don't lose that monthly, like the number of that box. I prefer to use like little date dots and stuff when I'm doing my monthly, but this will fit perfectly. So if you got only an appointment that day, you can put that there. And you can actually find these very affordably, especially if you are walking into like a clearance or something like that. That is really nice. These are typically included as well, so you'll typically find some kind of a floral in a Happy Planner sticker book. Florals are very popular in the planner community, so that will be something that you'll find. They may not fit perfectly within your box, but you can kind of be, this is where the fun gets to happen, is like it's not sized perfectly, so you can kind of be more creative with it and kind of place it where you might like it. So that's kind of nice. And then you have these, maybe you want to have like a fun saying, or you have an appointment to mark. These will go over just about 2 boxes. So a lot of people will do like a weekend banner. That's something that a lot of people like to do. These should fit right within one of these boxes over here. And you can see, like, I'm not even really meaning to, but these Happy Planner boxes or sticker books make it easy to like create a sticker spread. These are another, I think these are actually meant for the horizontal planner, but you can also fit them in your classic planner. Something a lot of Happy Planners like to do is go over the lines. So they may not want things to fit perfectly in the lines and get a little bit more creative with it. So you can definitely do that. These can fit in the monthly boxes or in your weekly boxes, kind of however you'd like, but these are also a nice size to fit in your monthly box if you have other things to write, but maybe you want some like decorative elements as well. So there is that. And that, oh, these little dots, those are like little functional things you can use to mark. And then of course you have just a variety of shapes and things that you can use. So most of the Happy Planner books are set up like this. If you're not finding what you are looking for in the Happy Planner sticker books, you can go onto Etsy or sticker shop specific websites and you can get other things like, and these are little date night stickers. These are from Villa Beautiful. And so these are all like her dots and things. So foil, she's calling these foiled washi stickers. So, but they're little like functional markers. So you can get a bunch of different shapes in a bunch of different foil, especially in this one, and even like black foil. So that she owns a sticker and pen and planner accessory shop. And so there's that. I ordered these. So these are actually the currently pages, what they used to look like. I ordered this from this sticker shop, and then I would put these in my planner. So those are kind of nice to have. Some sticker shops are also like, these are called dolls, and these are also very popular to use in your sticker planning. So if you want to put like a person in your planner, you can do that. These are other stickers from Villa Beautiful. So these are the pens that they make. So they make little stickers about their pens. This is what a functional page from a sticker kit would look like. And this is from my good friend, the Salty Mama Planner Co. And these came from her shop as well. And she's got her own like specific scripting. So some meeting ones. And then this sheet as well of to-dos. Those are really nice. And then this one came in a box. So this was like a kit that Heather Kell put together for her very first box. She actually makes sticker books now, but this came with some florals, some functional things, a few more florals, but florals are like her signature. And there may have been a few more pages that I used, but that was like largely what the kit came with. So that is kind of an idea of what you might get if you order a kit from Etsy. And then these are other like scripted stickers that were sent to me as well. There are also other sticker shops now that make sticker books. So Mojo Jojo Plans is one that I use often, and her whole sticker book is just all of those like functional items and boxes that we talked about earlier. So these will fit across your planners, which is really nice. And this one is green, but she makes them in all different colors. Villa Beautiful will send out in their like monthly kit a sticker book that like corresponds to the theme. So they've got like functional things in here. So this is more of like what a full kit might look like if you order it on Etsy. So you've got like your full boxes, you've got like your functional things, you've got, yeah, some more like boxes and things. And I'm not exactly sure what planner this is sized for. So that is something to make sure to read when you're purchasing. You've got, this is like a deco page. When you're purchasing on Etsy, make sure that the stickers are sized for your specific planner if that matters to you. If you're fine with it being a little bit off, that's fine. But like down here, they've got like the bottom washi, some other washi strips, and then these are like your dates and your headers at the top. So some people like to cover up the days of the week and put these on there. So that is kind of neat. I don't know that those would fit across the Happy Planner one. So that, again, that's something to look at if that's something you would like to do. And then Michael's actually partnered with some of the Etsy sticker shops. So this one is from Shine Sticker Studio. There's a ton of them, and they did like a partnership and like created their own sticker book that sold in Michael's. This is a good example of what bottom washi also might look like. So it might be like this thicker piece as well, depending on what your planner looks like. So yeah, lots of cute stuff in here. So you've got these are good examples of washi as well that you probably would need to cut. These are your little like functional items, your headers. So these are a good example of headers. So some people will use those 3 boxes. So maybe one is to do, maybe one is to buy, and one is to clean. And then they would use those headers kind of throughout. And then the other term and thing to think about when you're buying your stickers is, do you want your stickers on matte paper or do you want them on glossy paper? So glossy paper, you're going to have a specific pen, like a Sharpie, and maybe like one other pen that works on that, just to write on it. And then thinking about kind of how you want to do that. So with a matte sticker, you can really write on it with any pen, but with a glossy one, if you don't write on it with like a permanent pen, it will smear in your planner, and that's not something that you want either. So then here's another example of another sticker shop sticker book. This one I have used a little bit, but again, similar items like the headers, the decorative things. There are some like functional boxes in here, but there are just so many things that you can get. So whether you're shopping just in your craft store and buying Happy Planner specific items, or whether you are shopping kind of across the realm of sticker shops. The last thing that I wanted to hit on is some people like to kind of theme each week or their month. So for example, maybe if you're thinking about planning in July, this might be like a summer spread. And that's what we call these 2 pages that are open like this, is a planner spread. So you might do like a summer theme or a spread or something like that. Or maybe for me, my birthday is in August. Maybe I would do a full like birthday theme here with like balloons and cake stickers and that kind of thing. And then maybe you wanted to do like a holiday. So maybe like December would be like a holiday spread or something like that. So people will theme, maybe you're taking a vacation. You might want to do like a whole vacation spread. Maybe you have something cool happening that week. So you might want to theme your weekly spreads as well, or just really make them beautiful. I've seen a lot of people who do like a floral spread every week, and those just turn out absolutely stunning. So there are a lot of options, but that is kind of step one if you are looking at starting into sticker planning. If you have specific questions about planning with stickers, leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them. Or if they are long enough, I may make you your own video specifically for that. So thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new here, hello, my name is Caitlin. I would absolutely love it if you would hit that red subscribe button down below and go ahead and follow along. And if you are one of my current followers, thank you so much for all of your love and support. Here is your internet hug for the day. And if you want to find me in other places, you can find me on Instagram at creatinginchaos_official or on the Spice Chaos podcast starting on March the 7th. And with that, you guys, by the way, have fun today.